Hi guys, how are you doing? It's Kat at spiritual-candy.com with today's free online tarot pick a card reading. What's their next action? So today's reading is fun, intuitive, and remember it's also general, so some of the messages may not resonate. If they don't, just ignore them and take whatever does. If you want your own private reading, it's £20 for 20 minutes and you get your reading in 48 hours or less. So to book your reading, check the description box below or go to spiritual-candy.com. Okay, I'm also doing some limited 45-minute one-to-one phone readings, which you can also find out about on the website. So my goal at spiritual-candy.com is to help you follow your heart and find yourself. So for more free tools, please head over to spiritual-candy.com and check it out. So I hope you're all having I hope you're having a great day and that you find today's reading useful in some way. If you do, please like it and feel free to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified of any future messages. If you haven't chosen your group already, please pause the video. Here we go. Hi number ones. So what's their next action? Okay, I feel like their next action, you've got Get Over Yourself from Sonia Choquette. This means it's the first card in her deck. The answer is simple. And it's basically like get over yourself, as in be your authentic self. Stop playing a role. Stop being in your ego. It's like be honest. Be your true self. Come from the heart. Be who you really are. Get over yourself. You know, like stop taking yourself so seriously. Stop being that ego self. So... and you've got Eight of Wands, which means movement, action, rapid movement forwards, things moving along, things moving after a difficult time or after a time of pause. So I do think that if you've been waiting for them to get over themselves in some way, or, you know, to get past some ego block, there really is an indication that whatever ego block they've had, they're going to be moving on from it. Now, does this mean that they're going to suddenly become like some sort of spiritually advanced guru? No. The Three of Coins says they're still the apprentice. It's still a creative process. They're still only kind of learning the skills. They're not fully there yet. So you'll see some movement forwards. You'll definitely see some progress. You'll definitely see some aspect of their ego falling away, but they're not going to be fully there. But it will be a really positive, encouraging action, and you'll feel like you can actually see that there's the potential for them to really kind of rise up entirely out of their ego and kind of be more authentic and natural in time. Thank you so much, number ones. Whoa, the Buddha got it. Sorry, Buddha. It always happens at some point. So much love, guys. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading in the meantime. Bye, guys. Hi number twos, how are you doing? I hope you're amazing. So what action, what's their next action? Okay, it's interesting because look, we've got don't sweat the small stuff. This person is not going to react to any low level provocation, right? This person is not going to do something silly or small or react to a snippy comment. Do you know what I mean? Like this don't sweat the small stuff. This person has got bigger things in mind. So their next action is not going to be something small. If you're trying to get them to act by doing something that's kind of like low vibe or kind of small-minded in any way, it's not going to work, I don't think. This person has got their eye on like bigger things, and I don't mean that they don't want to take action towards you, but they're kind of, their next action is going to be something that comes from the sun and from strength. So their next action is going to be something that's really in the light, that's really positive, that's really abundant, and it's more of a slow moving, it's more of a long-term slow moving thing. So if you're hoping for a kind of smaller, kind of more instant gratification action, I don't think that's likely to happen. It's more something that is going to come from this really strong light-filled place. So it's more of a long-term thing. I think some of you will find this reading a little bit strange and it might not resonate with you. But I think some of the people who need to get it will get it because they're saying it makes sense. And I kind of can understand what they're saying. But I think some people will think, what? Understandably, it happens from time to time. Sometimes the readings are a little more abstract, and this is one of them. But the point is, like I say, if you're waiting for them to make some sort of a small action, or you're trying to get them to kind of send you a message or do something small, you know, in that way, they're not going to react to that. They're only going to take an action if they can really be in the light and come from light and love. That's when they're going to take an action. And they've got some strength to them. So they're not going to be, you know, they're not going to be provoked. They're not going to be called to make a smaller action. They're only going to do something that comes from their heart and soul, that is kind of balanced and emotionally strong, and that comes from a kind of wise place. Okay, so thank you so much, number twos. I will see you tomorrow or on a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe if you feel inclined. Hi, number threes. Hope you're great. So what's their next action? So we've got take no offense, 8 of coins, 5 of swords. Right, they've got some like negative energy going on. 5 of swords, stubborn, digging their heels in, not wanting to admit defeat, not wanting to lose face, locking horns with you, or pushing against, or, you know, there's this kind of like, they're not really winning, but they're not prepared to back down. That's how it feels, because we've got the take no offense, they're offended, they're irritated, everything's about them. They feel like the situation's against them. So the action they're taking, we've got the 8 of coins. This is solo work. This is, they may have taken their ball home, as we say. You know, I hope this makes sense to you wherever you are in the world. You know, this sense of they've taken their bat or they've taken their ball home. They've got a mood on, and so they've stropped off. It's kind of like that, but it may be belittling them and being a bit patronising. I don't mean it in that way. It's just the easiest way of getting the point across. Some of them have got genuine frustrations and reasons. Some of them are being a little bit childish. It depends on your situation. But the point is that they feel like they can't win. They can't get there from there. They can't kind of get where they want to be. They're sort of not doing things right as well, some of them. They've taken offense. They're making everything about them. They're super uptight or feeling kind of precious about themselves and taking themselves really seriously. They've kind of got a mood on. Some of them with good reason, some of them not. But the point is that they are working on themselves. Now, some of them know that they're being a pain. Some of them know that they're being difficult, and they are actually working on themselves. They're trying to overcome that kind of, this difficult energy. Some of them have gone off to work on other things because they are, you know, they're not happy with the way things are. But the point is that they're not taking action towards you. They're taking action to fine-tune themselves and the situation. They've stepped away. But those of you who've got a situation where you're thinking, well, you know, have they disappeared? Or why have they disappeared? It's because of this awkward energy. And I think a lot of them, to be honest with you, know that they are being unreasonable. So if they're the one that's being unreasonable, they know it in almost all cases, I feel. Yeah. So if they're the one that's been difficult, uptight, unreasonable, taking everything to heart, being difficult, and they've disappeared, the chances are that they are working on themselves. So what's their next action? They're already doing it. It's just you can't see it because they're working on themselves. They're fine-tuning what they're doing so that they can have a better long-term situation. Because this is an 8, so it's all about digging deep within yourself. And with this, it's about learning your skills, practicing, improving your situation. So that's the action they're taking. They're taking it already, probably. It's just that you can't see it. Thank you so much, number 3s. I'll see you guys tomorrow or on a private reading in the meantime. So much love, guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.